Hello there and welcome. Last week Atlassian rolled out a new UI for the permissions in Confluence. So let's jump over to the Atlassian community and check it out. So here we are now in Confluence, and this is now the article that was written by Kristen Waters and the PM on Confluence permissions. So what they have done is that they have changed the old way that the permissions were shown, which was basically on one long page. And what they have done instead then here is that they have now basically put it in tabs, so they have multiple screens or multiple sections that is now collapsed, so you'll get an easier overview for it. So this is something I really like. I also like the UI for it down here, so you can easily see the different check marks a little bit better than it used to be. So this one is now then divided into multiple sections. So you have the users, which are the individual users. You have your groups. And if you don't know my feelings about groups in general, I have a video for it. So I'm going to link it up there somewhere. And then you have guests. And this is for the functionality then in Confluence to have guests being able to view different spaces and pages. And they have anonymous access, which is something that anyone who works like I do as an administrator for Atlassian products are very cautious about. So I have also written a little comment down here and say that could we please have a little warning here. So after anonymous access here, we could then have a little warning if anonymous access has been set for this space. And the reason why we don't want to have anonymous access for certain types of spaces is because we might expose then sensitive data, sensitive information to the public. Then we have the public links. These are the ones where we can send out, so we can actually make a single page basically accessible. We have the permissions to actually see the analytics, and then we have the apps, so we can see what kind of apps actually have access to this. And when it comes to the apps, I made a video earlier about the early access program that they have now, where you can actually define who can access certain spaces. So if you haven't seen that one, I will also link that one up there somewhere in the top one, so you can watch that. Now, this is a very good change. I really, really like this one. It makes it much easier to overview. I would like to see some indicators on the tabs here. Like we already said, anonymous access, good with having a little warning there. And same thing for if we have guest access and public links. It would be good if we had kind of like a number to just indicate how many public links we have given out, and also how many guest access we have given out. And it would not be bad to have it for users and groups as well. So we could just have users. In this case, it would be the number 4 after this one. And for groups, if we have groups added, so we can get an indicator at the top here. How many accesses do we have for the different tabs here? So we know if we need to go into them and check. But on that, I think, Kristen, this one is a great change. 2 thumbs up for me, and please tell the team that you are managing that they are doing great. So good job on this one. So that was all I had for today. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. And as always, have an awesome day and a great week.